Hi friends, it's Julia. Welcome to day number 3 of Christy's Beautiful Life 30 Days of Sketches. Today's sketch is by Debbie Norton Burton. Sorry, I tried to say that multiple times and I just ran it all together. So I had to slow it down and say it each word independently. Anywho, so today I am starting off, the sketch has 4 photos. So I've pulled in 4 photos. They are, what I have is 4 by 6, but I'm going to cut them down because the sizes that are listed on the photos in the sketch are smaller along one side, and then it has a 4 by 6 vertical, but I'm going to use a horizontal orientation for my photo here. So I'm not going to leave it probably 4 by 6. I'm probably going to cut it down some. Anywho, so I have multiple sheets of paper. The original sketch looks like there's torn sheets of paper that are layered, somewhat like that. And so I don't know that I'm going to necessarily follow that scheme, but that's my starting point. So along with what I have here, now I think I told you in my Out with the Old and Layout share for February, my goal was to pull in the kit that I used in January. That was my August 2022 Counterfeit Kit Challenge Kit. I pulled it in to use with the other 2 Counterfeit Kit Challenge Kits that I already had going to get them used up during this series, right? So I have pulled in those pieces from that kit, and then I have some others that are intermingled with what I already had down. So I have a pocket page card there, a bit of ephemera here, a ticket here, and that's from that Felicity Jane Hanna tag book. I just pulled a couple of those out. I have some additional embellishments. I have hearts, I have tags, I have the word summer, and it came in one of the embellishment packs. That's another pocket page card, and I just grabbed out a tag die that's already stitched, and I punched both of those out. This one and this one, you can see I just punched them out to go on the layout that I'm going to use. I pulled in a sticker sheet for the arrows. I pulled in some puffy stickers for the hearts, again for the hearts, and then these enamel stickers for the hearts. And then I have these chipboard phrase stickers that I'm probably going to use. This one that says family outing. Even though it doesn't match 100%, it still has that darker tone. This is more teal, this is more hunter green, but it's okay, it's shades of green. Not everybody in the photos are wearing the same colors, so it's okay. I'll make it work. Somehow or another. I have tons of other embellishments around me to pull in if I need them, but this is where I'm starting. So give me a second and I will show you a close-up of the sketch, and then we'll get on. I'll come back and show you what I have created. Okay friends, I am done with layout number 3. What I did not use were these enamel hearts. I used my other hearts, and so I didn't end up using those, so those will go back into my stash. I showed you beforehand that I cut out these 2 pocket page cards to create as embellishments for my kit. I'm going to cut off these 2 pieces because they each have something on the back, especially this one with the grid lines on it that I could use to journal on, and this one has like a dot grid pattern on it. I could probably use both of those for some journaling, so I'm not willing to throw them out just yet because I save all the little pieces until I'm done with the kit. As far as finishing touches for the kit, I use these, they're bling jewel flowers from Island Outlet. They're flower shapes, and they kind of have a blue tint to the center of them. I pulled in these enamel stickers for these little tiny yellow bits. I put some little flowers on my layout, and I needed a center. I used these hearts down here. I used three of the hearts from here. I used one little phrase from this chipboard piece, and I used a couple of these arrows from this sticker sheet. All of this will go back into my stash because, well, that's just what I'm going to do with it because I still feel like I can get more used from there. So let me put all of that stuff right back. Scrap paper wise, this is what I have. I used this instead of the green side. I went ahead and used the blue side for my background. I used, this came off one of the papers. I don't remember which one. Was it this green one? This one's the other one that I had the full sheet of. And so I think it probably came off of there. Anywho, so the back side of this looked like that. I wasn't interested in using the bows. And I had it originally, it was kind of like this. And then I cut this piece here and saved a piece because I did. I used some more of this one. This paper with the little plus sign on it. Can you see that? It's like a little blue plus sign. I used that actually to back my focus photo. And here is the layout that I created. So if you remember the sketch I just showed you, it had the 3 smaller photos going down one side, and then it had the focus photo in a vertical position on this side. I flipped it around, guys, because I could. There was something about that sketch that did not necessarily appeal to me in the format that it was in. They had 2 horizontal photos and 2 vertical photos and then a horizontal photo on the small ones on the right side, and there was nothing behind them. And it looked like the papers were all layered up with large, like squares, but it looked like they were torn. So I just modified a little bit. I used 3 background papers, 1, 2, 3, but I altered them a little bit, right? Here's my complete background paper. Then I put the grid paper on here, or the checkered paper on here, and I moved it up this way. I put the polka dot paper and I moved it down this way, and then I used the floral paper and I just cut a strip of that and put it down this section where I put my smaller photos, and I cut them all to 3x4 orientation, vertical orientation, and then did a little cluster on each photo, which did not happen in the original sketch. Also, there was an embellishment cluster at the top of the layout, and I did the same thing. Did mine a little bit differently because I used a couple tags up here, and so I knew I was going to use this tag down at the bottom under the focus photo with the word Summer Family Outing on it as my title, right? So when I did that, I knew that I had to have something up here to represent tags, and that's why I went this way. I used a ticket here and a ticket here. I used my hearts on each location, and there's the little flowers. My what looks like ribbon on each of these little tabs is actually washi tape, and I just peeled it. It's this one, almost has a blue tint to it. I pulled off a strand, folded it over, and then stuck it through the little hole and made my banners, and this is what I have left. So it is the same on either side, right? So I cut off a little section, folded it in half, shoved it through the hole, and then did this on my tag and then cut to make it angled like it needed to be. So no ribbon required for this kind of faux ribbon, washi ribbon, if you will. I did go ahead and pop this summer title up on some foam adhesive, and each of the hearts, the paper hearts in each of these little sections I popped up, and then when I put the puffy hearts on top of them, I had to put some additional adhesive behind the puffy hearts, and that worked out well. And then I had these little small puffy hearts that I put 1 in each location out beside. And those require extra glue because they're puffy, and for whatever reason the adhesive on puffy stickers, yeah, it never lasts. So anywho, here you go. I put a flower on each of the tabs that had the hole in them, right? And I will have close-ups of this layout at the end of the video. If you are interested in seeing them, make sure stick around for that. I will have another layout tomorrow. So if you're interested, hang out for that too. Come back. If you haven't already, set that notification bell so that you're notified every time I put up a new video, which for this month, I'm going to work hard to get one done every single day. And it's going to be tough. Work is busy, life is busy, but I'm going to give it my best shot. Anywho, guys, don't forget to check out the hashtag 30DSCBL11, and you should be taken to everybody's layout that's uploaded and put that hashtag with it. There should be a playlist of all the videos. I don't know how Christy manages that. I'm not savvy in that regard. I make hashtags for stuff that I'm joining in on, and it somehow ends up on a playlist. Don't ask me how, though. I'm not that savvy with it. So anyway, I appreciate you being here. Have a great day, everyone. Bye-bye.